Hey guys, it's Otto. How you doing? Hope you're well. I licked my lips. That was a little weird. How you doing? Great news. We have 3 new cover albums out right now at this moment. So, as you might already know, I made a post about this. We've got a metal collection, which is for those about to metal. This is an announcement for the 2 other albums as well. One of them is the extreme metal album, which a lot of you have been asking for throughout the years. Finally, we have it out. We have a short, super brutal, grindcore, death metal, everything album. And guess what it's called? It's called Full F***ing Catharsis. Oh, I love it. I love the album. I love the cover. The album cover is made by Goregasmic. Links underneath. And it's really awesome. You know, I thought it'd be really cool to have like a zombie on the cover and he shoots himself in the head and there's brains flying. It's so awesome. It's got familiar tunes like Toy Story in the style of Satyricon. It's the black metal video. And then there's a lot of Napalm Death with Digimon and, you know, Pokemon. And there's the SpongeBob one. Just like, it's just ridiculous stuff. It's been really cool to revisit the album because it's fun. It's just really fun to have really fast music that is just like the guitars sound like you just put on your sync at home. You just... yeah, guitar, you know, it's really awesome. So I'm really proud of that one. Then we've got Fuzzy Tunes Part 2. Finally, that was supposed to be like people cheering. So finally, we have Fuzzy Tunes Part 2. That means that it's got all the stoner rock, metal, and doom tunes. It's got the Sun song, if Sun wrote Todo Africa. I got the Sun tattoos. Still my favorite show that I've ever seen. I highly recommend you guys go watch Sun. Bone crushing and bone rattling experience. Anyway, so that one's out. The dude who made the artwork is called Vent Artwork. Links down below. I just thought I'd mention that I've worked with lots of different graphics artists. What I like to do is have every album be a little different. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I hire a person to do it. And just a heads up for the people I've worked with, that's how I do it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool cover. There's a wizard like flipping you off and then he's also holding a guitar pedal. So it's like... It's really weird. It's hysterical. And it has the same colors as the first Fuzzy Tunes album had. Then we've got, of course, For Those About to Metal. It's based on For Those About to Rock by AC/DC. That one I made myself. I just got a stock photo of a cannon and made the album cover red. That one has a really huge range of metal stuff. It's got the Rammstein, got the Pantera, got some Metallica, just a big soup of metal. Didn't have a cool joke to throw on that one, but that's all right. It's kind of crazy that there's already another 3 albums. Like it feels like the previous 3 came out just recently. Oh, I bumped the microphone. I hope you didn't hear anything that would hurt your ears. So yeah, it's weird. Time flies by and here we are. We got more albums. It's just a relief, you know, because I've really wanted to put the extreme metal stuff out. I've really wanted to put a second Fuzzy Tunes. People asked for that one and I just had to wait for there to be enough songs to put them out. Next off, it looks like there will be a rock album, but there's just not a lot of them. There's just not a lot of rock tunes. In a way, I could have put the covers like Queens of the Stone Age or the Black Sabbath covering Dope Smoker. Those songs I could have put on the rock album, but I just wanted to put them in the stoner rock one. It just felt right with, you know, Dope Smoker. It's got to be there, you know. I don't know what else to say. Enjoy the music. It's on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, all of those places. And that's where you can hear it. What's cool is that there's a lot of songs you haven't heard on the channel yet because I kind of pre-make the music and the music videos often. So I'm kind of ahead of schedule in case I get really sick or something. There's going to be a lot of songs you haven't even heard yet. So it's pretty interesting. Lastly, as always, whenever I put out a new video, Patreon is another option. You can go to Patreon, you can get the downloadable files from there. All of it's there for your listening pleasure. So it's cool. So yeah, this is exciting like always. I always love this process. It's really fun to design the cover art and listen and revisit the tunes, try to make the sequencing work, which is really weird if you have a metal album and everything's just all different. It's like, how do you put this together? But, I try to do it. Anyway, guys, have an awesome rest of the week. I don't need to look at the calendar because I don't even know when I'm putting this out. Have an awesome day. The light almost fell. Goodbye, peeps.